think either way, though, let's start getting into some attempts with Latios and see if we can get a clear. Appreciate the luck, Cindy. Alright. This is probably going to be very similar to Latios in terms of what I'm even able to do. Although the Latios clear was honestly very lucky overall. Alright, we need to get rid of these side whips though, because this move does no damage. Oh, how far did he get with Magikarp? Certain EX cards are $20 plus? Just for, like, the base EX? That is surprising. I haven't seen any like that. But I also don't typically open the newest set when it comes out, so... It'd be different in that sort of sense. Ooh, 24F is pretty far. That is actually one of the interesting things about uploading so late, is that you do tend to forget, like, just how the run ended up going until the actual upload happens. Oh, could you through con for most of the public? I mean, that's also fair. Have to have some, like, insider trading going on to actually even have a chance to open up some of the cards. Actually, a Joy Ribbon may not be too bad. Like, EXP is probably not going to be the way that I want to go for this run, but it's at least okay. I'm probably going to sell this. I'll take the seeds. I don't have too much food, but at least it's something. There's level 2. Really wish the stat gains were better on this thing, but oh well. Caught yourself playing the Hidden Power game in chat immediately after playing it, yourself watching the video. It's funny. Hidden Power game is so fun that you just gotta do it twice. So made to 23F, lost to Poliwag did 49 damage by bubble. Sounds about right. Warp Scarf would be very, very nice. But yeah, I mean, obviously we can definitely do it with Pass and Diet Ribbon. Not easily, but it's possible. We can maybe grind some EXP off that Explosion Trap if we wanted to. I'm not sure if I do want to, but I could. Must hey Tepish, appreciate the luck. Hopefully that guide that I sent from a couple years ago was like okay enough to follow. It has been a while since I've grinded off a self-destruct trap. Could potentially do it with this run, but I don't think I have the food to really properly do it. Like, if I had a bunch of big apples, I might have considered it more. It's like 238. Yeah, I need to keep doing it. Have to keep focus on red for now. Wait, wrote down your own notes up to Sinisty. Wait. Sinisty? Oh wait, Sinister. Okay, wait, never mind. At first I was thinking that you meant the Pokemon, and I was like, are you doing, when did Sinisty come out? Gen 8? You doing, like, Sword Shield speedruns? Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, making your own notes for a game like this is probably pretty helpful, because a lot of the time, like, once you get the basics down, you really just need, like, a rough idea of what items or moves you need at a certain point. So I just make, like, a quick outline that I can follow super quickly. I feel like that helps me out a lot. That actually did a lot more damage than I was expecting it to. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it. I like being able to level up from just getting attacked. But yeah, fair enough. My knowledge definitely drops a lot after Gen 5. Because that's around the time when I stopped playing casually. But thanks to the series races, I've definitely learned a lot more than I would have expected to. I still haven't seen Dr. Stone. I've seen like random trailers and stuff for it, but I don't know if it's something I want to try to get into. And hey Ollie, appreciate the luck. Yeah, I'd say my general knowledge of Gen 6 and 7 is pretty weak. Gen 8, I have a bit more knowledge of just because I did a ton of those any % with DLC speedruns. And then Gen 9, eh. I mean, I've never even played the DLC, so like, I don't know anything of like what actually happens in there. I wonder, is this actually a good time to Joy Seed? I mean, it's not a bad time. Yeah, I guess I do. Just do it because... Yeah, I think I do just do it. Because realistically, unless I get more Joy Seeds, I'm probably not going to be able to level up anymore. Or if I get Frost. At that point, it's not too much of a difference. But we'll just go for it. Alright, well, now we have Memento. So we'll see how that goes. I think I will try to stream ZA. Because I should be able to actually, like, do a majority of my playthrough on stream. Because when, oh, well, there goes Memento. That was fast. But yeah, when Arceus came out, I was, like, at my college dorms a lot of the time, so I did most of my playthrough just offline, with, like, a couple of things actually on stream. But yeah, I will most likely be streaming quite a bit of the game and getting impressions of it that way. I think I'll be able to enjoy it well enough. I have no idea if I'm going to enjoy it more than I did Arceus. Because I would be very impressed if it captured the same feeling of just, like, immersion that Arceus did. Especially within just, like, the single city. But, I mean, if they're able to, that'll be nice. But yeah, actually being home means I can stream it whenever I play it. But yeah, honestly, that's fair. It might be worth it to wait a bit before actually getting... Whoa, wait a minute, Frost? Hey... I'm still gonna eat this. Alright, well that is very good. Now I actually need to slightly change the strategy I was going with. Because I am gonna have to steal that. Secret power. Might as well. I don't have any food, so that's fine. I don't like that it's on the opposite side. This is... What else is in this shop? Eye drop and alert. Okay, wait. Eye drop could be helpful. I'm gonna see if there's anything here. Could potentially use the Pierce Band. Blowback. That's not gonna do much. And then at this point, we're already close enough to the stairs, so this trap is kind of useless. What is even up here? Chestnut trap, sure. Okay, stealing from this is actually going to be really rough. We're most likely not going to be able to do this, but we'll hope to get lucky. Maybe, worst case, we get substitute. Actually, how much is this worth? Okay, actually, you know what? This is 2,000. Honestly, I think Frost is probably worth it over the Joy Ribbon. Like, the Joy Ribbon's not that useful. So, I honestly, yeah, I think I'm actually going to sell it. I think that's just gonna be better. Like, if I had any way of maybe being able to steal it, I'd consider it more, but my inventory is just not really set up for that. And Frost is worth it enough for me to play around it. I will take the Alert Seed, though. That seems pretty good. I'm glad the Joy Ribbon sells for so much. Or else that would have been a lot more difficult for me to figure out. Okay, well, we have Frost. We should be able to get a couple more levels now. And if nothing else, we also have... I mean, we also have Memento. Though I don't know... Ooh! Okay, well, we're getting rid of Psywave, 100%, because that move sucks. Okay, Frost and Attract. This is looking very good. Okay, it would be nice if I could actually land Secret Power. Yeah, actually being able to learn Attract is kind of nice. We're definitely gonna want Max Elixirs now, so the more of those I can find, the better. I can actually learn Ice Beam. I'll think about it. Because, in theory, I could get rid of Memento. Memento is a tough call. Because, I mean, it's a teleport. But it is a very risky teleport that I don't know if I want to bother with when I actually have, like, Attract and Thrust now. It's more of a last resort sort of thing. I feel like I should just teach over Secret Power for these moves. I feel like Memento is versatile enough where I am okay with working with it. But I'm probably only going to use it as, like, last resort sort of situation, because if I teleport to the wrong spot, I can just get one-shot by anything. Especially because I do instantly lose my turn after doing Memento. It's not like Warp Scarf where I can be, like, running around a bunch, and so I always have turn priority whenever I'm landing. Slowly but surely getting there. I do need to find food. Lowest level I've cleared Purity Forest with? I wanna say it's level 3? But yeah, if you check that PF stats, Andy's created that massive spreadsheet. And at the bottom has a lot of, like, random information like that. Like, what is the highest and lowest of certain stats. I'm gonna go back to the Wonder Tile. I don't think I was actually in danger, but I don't like having my defense drop too much. Ooh. We'll definitely take more HP. Okay, I'm just gonna eat that immediately. Okay, more HP, once again, is always nice. Of course it'd be the Cleanse Orb. Now, hopefully at some point I can just find another one. Very ironic, yeah. Oh, okay, wow. And a revive, too. Oh my god, okay, this is like one of the best catch shots of all time! X-Ray Specs, Reviver Seed, Pass Scarf. Yeah, alright. The only downside is I 100% am gonna have to steal from this. There is no way I could make enough money in my lifetime to be able to get that. But, I mean, it's worth it, for sure. I probably just Warp Seed here. And I mean, if I go into the center room, then we're probably fine. Oh, really? Okay, I guess we're stuck for a moment. Unless I have a Heal Seed, which I don't. Okay, well... yeah, let's try and do a bit of selling here, because... having some extra money seems pretty good to me. Okay, and now we take everything that we want. So I'm gonna take this. Let's see, let's grab that. Might as well. That sells for a lot. Toddle Orb's not bad. It's good. Pass Scarf we obviously really want. That's not too bad. It's fine. Take that. And now I've got maxed out inventory. Okay, so now we're gonna Warp Seed and see where I end up. That literally could not be better. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. That was the ideal situation out of that Warp Seed. I'm very surprised it actually happened. But I had many backups. The only warp that would have been bad is if I somehow warped into the same room again. Because then Kecleon would have gotten a free attack on me, probably would have killed me, and I would have lost my Reviver Seed. I should probably teach Ice Beam. At this point, I really just want max elixirs, so we're just gonna keep looking for those. Could be a monster house here. The 3 items in the top right. Could be one. Because 14F does have a 50% chance to be a monster house, so... wouldn't be too shocking if that ended up actually being one. Sure, we'll just use it. Another Joyous Seed. Well, this is one we're gonna keep for a while. Do I want to link anything? Not really. This moveset's not really linkable. Yeah, I still need to upload my, Celebi video. Someday. I don't think Latios is going to be able to tank very well, because its stat gains aren't that good. But with Attract and Pass Scarf, we should be able to deal with a lot of enemies, and like X-Ray Specs will keep us away from things. So we should be alright for the most part. But we're definitely not, like, safe, I would say. We just have options. Kinda glad that missed. That could have been annoying. Also, wait, well, I didn't really see what the other stuff that was taken. If I run into a Stantler, I'll just use Pass Scarf. So I'm not really worried about that. Spinneret could be more annoying though, because of String Shot and Poison Sting. And yeah, we've got X-Ray, Pass Scarf, Thrust, and a Reviver Seed. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to move down there, but it's fine. Alright, I am curious to see... And I lose food. Okay, that's a little annoying. I was hoping to be able to grind for a little while, but... Okay, well, the hail was gonna stop me anyways. Baltoy picked up the Joy Seed, really? And I get slowed? It's lame. That Joy Seed would have been very nice. A lot of seeds on this floor. Skarmory picked up some money. Well, I would like to fight the Skarmory, so... I mean, surely it dies from this, right? Yeah. Probably just max elixir here. I have a pretty good moveset. In all honesty, I'd probably just throw the Blast Seed here. Taunt. I mean, money-wise... Well, I actually have everything that would be expensive, so I don't really need cheap stuff. Because Taunt does not sell for very much, so it's not really that worth it to keep just for the money aspect of it. Fortunately, I don't really have food, so I can't actually grind here. Alright, this is level 6. We are gonna wait until we're at least out of the 3Ks. Though I'm not quite sure what point yet. Man, that did 20. Don't really like that. It's a Beldum? Yeah. Dang, it's dead. That's annoying. Alright, we'll just keep going. Oh, that's gonna be a bit annoying, actually. Jumps to 6K at level 12. I feel like I could probably manage that. Probably help if I can find more Skarmory in cast form, but actually, it would also help if I find more food, because I do need to be careful of that. Yeah, honestly, the Regis are pretty decent, actually. The worst? I mean, Celebi's pretty rough. Like, I might consider it the worst, but I don't know. I'm trying to think if any others have, like, some glaring issues. Alright, no, we're not gonna risk that. Alright, well. Can't really afford to stay here anymore. We're just gonna start starving to death. So, we need food, and we need it now. Oh, and no problem, human. I had a bunch of them, so... figured I could help that out. Just keep having to eat these random berries, try and stay alive. Let's see. Hmm. I guess I like the Totter Seed. Psychic. I could learn that. Eh, might as well. May have to eat the Blinker Seed at this point. I don't even have food, so... Are 4 diamonds more common than 3 diamond? I definitely do not have that the case. I see 4 diamonds very rarely. Also, of course it hits that. Like, man. Most of the other things would have been fine. But that's actually, like, my best orb. Okay, at least there's food. Sneak Starve Hunger Seed. Alright, well, let's sell this stuff. And eat this. Paralysis is a little concerning, but fortunately we should be just outside the range. Do I have other stuff to sell? I don't think so. Yeah, the rest of the stuff's fine. Okay, Big Apple. There we go. Now I'm feeling pretty good about this. I should try to hit level 7 before we reach the polywag floors. I don't know if we'll necessarily survive, but I should at least do that. Oh, and also, hey Superleaf, I missed your initial message. But yeah, we have... What is it? We have Passcarf, X-Ray Specs, Thrust, Reviver Seed, and Attract. So we've got a pretty good setup here. I should probably save the last Attract, actually, in case we run into... Well, actually, no, I just Thrust it. Never mind. What else besides the Latios can learn Memento? Because I want to say I've only used it on the Latios. But I could be forgetting something. Get some sticks. Kinda weird actually having food now. A Lob Orb. Well, I really need to find max elixirs now. I'm kind of surprised I've only found one in this many floors. Okay. I'm gonna have to just spam sticks and thorns. Really? I was just about to use my citrus berry. Of course, I have to hit a poison trap. Okay, that could be annoying. Really? I don't really need another link box. Just need to find max elixirs. Okay, you are actually kind of scary. I don't think you can one-shot me, though. Good work. It's essentially a Frustion, just single use. Ooh, okay, I'm glad I'm picking this up. And a stamina band. It's interesting, but not really worth it. There's no avoiding it. Whatever. And not great. Now that I think about it, I'll probably just do that and do this. Geopebbles, probably not that bad right now. Kinda just need throwable items until I find a max elixir. And hey, Green Pen, appreciate the luck. I mean, it's certainly looking good, but we need to find more max elixirs if we really want a chance here. Okay. probably want to use up my sticks early. Because once I get to a certain point, these are going to be very useless. Fist punch. This should be enough. What? Wait, how? Okay, I was pretty sure that it was... It had to have been at like 1 HP. I think we have to double rock. Okay, now we absolutely have to double rock. Life Seed. Do like that. Why are we unable to find any max elixirs? Alright, that's a little scary. And of course you use acid immediately. Great. And then it uses it again, just because. There we go. That's a lot better for me. Give me a lot of these link boxes. I don't trust this at all. Stun spores really... Okay. Well, that just sucks a lot, like... Wow, I might be dead. Alright, a miss is really good there. And the raft kills me, guaranteed. We're just gonna get spam hit here. Come on. Regain mobility, finally. I mean, we're already low. I'm just gonna Memento. Alright, good. We're not insta-dead. I am gonna Oranberry, though. I mean, yeah, sure. I need to get the fuck off this floor. This has kinda sucked a lot. Of course, you stun spore immediately. Oh my god. And then, dude, this stupid combo of stun spore wrap. There we go. Okay, well now I'm glad I put this on. Naturally. Honestly, I'm not even surprised that it just instantly goes for it. I'm really glad I have this pass scarf right now. Oh my god. I am getting killed by my own sticks. Okay. Scan orbs. Okay, Subtract. Rocks should be enough. Okay, there we go. Alright, that was a very annoying floor. And we didn't even get max elixirs out of it. Sure. Yeah, you know what, I do have space for it. Might as well. I do need an Oranberry. I did use both my Monster House orbs, so that actually isn't too bad to find. Okay, what do we got here? E. Can't learn it, so it doesn't matter. I was thinking maybe I could link. Why? Is it a ginseng? Really? Heal Seed might not be too bad. I should probably just put on the Pass Scarf here. It should eventually die. Just might take a while. There we go. Yeah. This thing. Dig. Oh, that is not good. It's actually pretty scary. Okay. I wish I picked up the citrus berry. I think I can really bother with that. I'm just gonna orient. Oh, Beedrill picked up the max. That I do have to bother with. Okay, it is this one, so... It will be nice to finally have moves again. Okay. Life Seed, I will gladly eat that right now. I mean, whatever HP you can. Just spam, Pecha, dodge. None of these are very good, so skip out on most of that. Hotter Seed. I probably don't need all of this grimy food. I also don't realistically need the big apple if I have that much grimy food, so... I can almost eat this citrus berry. It's just past Scarf here. For what happened earlier. Like, it actually had to have just spawned into the floor for it to have not died there. Okay, so... let's do that, and then we'll eat the apple. Okay, anything interesting? Stun Seed is kind of cool. Another Frost is exactly the reason I was keeping this loot box for so long. Probably gonna be worth it over Psychic. It's really just a matter of what I want to do with Memento. I think it's still fine, it's just a little scary. Because the other option is, I get rid of Memento, I do double Frost, and then, like, Psychic attracts. Not, like, linked these two. Well, I mean, I guess I could. Actually, I very well could. You know what? The more that I'm seeing this, I actually don't hate the idea. The only issue is it wouldn't kill anything. But then again, we're probably not using Psychic. Level 20, huh? I mean, that would be cool. Yeah, we definitely need more max elixirs, regardless of anything. I mean, Memento definitely has been scary, but it has been kind of nice to just have, like, a warp. Just get out of certain situations. But I mean, double Frost seems pretty good. I think I am gonna go with... I'm not gonna link yet, but I am gonna teach Frost over Memento. I've decided on that one. And then I'm out of thorns anyway, so might as well just take some. Okay, now is there anything else? I've got a bunch of grimy food, which I can eventually get rid of. Water seeds aren't absolutely necessary. I think until I find more max elixirs, I'd rather have them unlinked. Well, we're not too far from level 8, but it will take some time. Of course, we get poisoned off of that, but I do have a heal seed. Where are the max elixirs? Ooh. Okay, well, I guess we'll keep that on hand. In case we find anything else that is sticky. Because I'm probably not going to want to use the Invisivite Orb for a while. So I don't mind waiting on that. I don't have any hornberries. I should have one, just in case. I'll do this then. Seems good. Guess I could have just eaten this. Alright. Is there a keck shop on this floor? There is. Okay. So we don't want to immediately leave here. Alright, anything interesting? Got hidden power. We'll take the rocks. Okay, well, the warp scarf is gonna be really nice to see. That does give us another straight-up win condition here. I don't think I'm gonna need to go full warping, but once we're getting towards the end of the run, I don't feel like grinding anymore. Could be pretty helpful. But yeah, we've managed to find one of pretty much everything now, so it's kind of funny. Another link box. I mean, okay, I could link them. I really would want more max elixirs though. I'd also just get this. Bloom fainted. Alright, is this anything good? It is a chest of berry. It's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, Warp Scarf is very, very cheap because the potential of it I don't think was realized until much later. Because if you just leave the Warp Scarf on, then you're kind of just warping all over the place. It's kind of annoying, but if you're actually taking it on and off, that's when it becomes pretty dang good. I also don't like just losing out on a tract there. So hopefully we can find a max elixir somewhat soon. Flamethrower. Only we can learn it. Surely we do enough damage to this, right? Okay, what do we have on this floor? 4 items. Honestly, having more quick seeds is pretty good, so we're gonna keep those whenever we can. Like to see the rocks. Realistically, probably don't need the 2 link boxes, but yeah, 3rd quick seed's good. I am kind of glad that I didn't just immediately link my thrusts now, because these max elixirs are just not showing up at all. I want to get rid of here. A hunger seed. A lot of the stuff I do want to keep, though it does make it kind of tough. Itemizer's not bad. I'll just use it on this balloon here. Alright, I'm gonna turn you into an item. Quick orb. Well, no. Sorry, you're gonna remain a quick orb forever. I'm not using that. More rocks. I would like those, but I don't know if it's worth trying to look for it. Especially because it's just gonna start chucking them at me since I don't have any Attractiums. And hey, Jeffrider, it's going alright today. Could learn Roar. I wonder if I should just keep that as a backup option. Like, honestly, if I just don't find any Max Elixirs, that is a plan. Okay. I think I am gonna teach it. I should stop that, but I just want to have this as a backup plan. Okay, where are all of the Max Elixirs? That's not good. What do I have for this? Actually, not much, if anything, really. I think I have to warp. What am I gonna do with this? Really? Okay. I mean, I guess I should just start warping. Hope that I eventually find stairs like that. Alright, well, we move on. At that point, I was wondering if it was just gonna only use sweets that entire time. Yeah, Sweet Sun actually kind of helping me. It probably didn't matter that much, because the other Gloom would have done something, but kind of funny. Okay, what? Just a random money room, it seems. Sure. So, preferably I wanted to use the Joy Seeds once I hit level 12, because then it goes up to 6k EXP for the requirement. I'm still kinda hoping that I can do that, but that was also based on me finding max elixirs and being able to use my moves. So if that doesn't happen, then makes it a little bit more complicated. Wait, it is a max elixir? Okay. Okay, well, I'm glad I have my moves back. I still honestly don't know if I want to link them. Like, I would like to, but... But then again, this would be the best time for me to do it. Alright, well, we'll just hope that we actually find more max elixirs, because these floors actually do have some enemies with really good EXP. Okay, well, that is super handy. Can we get more? Are they just all on this floor? Wish these were worth a bit more EXP, but it's alright. It's for level 9. I think we can still do it. Would be good to find some Electrode. Yeah, we found max elixirs in back-to-back floors, so that was pretty handy. So wait, what? What is this poll? Wait, why? What is elite company secrets? What does that even mean? Also, how's that a stream idea? And also, what dog? Okay, there's an electrode, though. My dog, Coco? Coco is not dog. Coco is very much cat. She does cat things. And makes cat noises. Not entirely sure what sort of noise sound effect that is. Well, that's a bit awkward. Also, no! Joyous Seed would have been nice. Two of them eat in this run. Oh, wait, that could actually be bad. That's probably gonna kick me off this floor. It's not the end of the world, but it is a bit annoying. Luckily, I was able to check all of the items anyways. Ooh, you're worth good EXP. Arcanine did level up it. It ate a Joyous Seed, which would have been really nice for me to have, but it must have, like, spawned on it. Because that just happened instantly. This is a Keck shop, right? Yeah, okay. I was a little bit confused as to why I didn't see the tiles. Okay, well, this shop sucked. I am disappointed, Mr. Kecleon. Life Seed, okay. Just grab that. We're almost at triple digits. Cast Form picked up the Max Elixir. It's sticky, but we do have a Cleanse Orb. It's pretty sure I still do, yeah. Okay, well, we're definitely going for that. There we go. Alright. Triple digits in HP, one more level until level 12, in which case we can Joy Seed as soon as that happens. And then we can probably just go. Another Attract. I might honestly consider that over Roar. Actually, you know what? I think I will take that. Double Frost, double Attract just sounds quite nice. Aw, man. Why'd that have to be a Ditto? I should just be using Attract, actually. Although, I mean, I guess I'm not really threatened by this. We know with certainty that Frost is gonna kill. You know what? That is a fair point. I didn't even think about the, about it being a normal cast form in that weather. I was just thinking, ooh, cast form. And then got scammed. You know what, we don't even really need to fight this, so... I'm just gonna utilize Attract and get out of there. Okay, that could have been really bad. I'm glad I didn't just let enemies follow me there. At least not too closely behind. No Warp Seed. I do want to have one. I think we're at high enough HP to where we probably won't need this. Everything else is just useful. Yeah. Hey, Afra. Pretty sure 2 Frost is enough for this, but just in case. Yep. Really doesn't give me much EXP, which is a little annoying. Alright, well. Let's Cleanse Orb here. Alright, well, once again, I need Max Elixirs, which has just been a very common theme of this run. But at the very least, we are extremely close to level 12, so... honestly, we are probably just gonna reach it right now. And use the Joy Seeds. Alright. It's possible that we could get 7k, but we're gonna need max elixirs for that, and there have not really been that many this run. So I wouldn't count on it. Also, hey, Anji. Oh yeah, my defense is that low? Yeah, jeez. That is run ending. Like, just actually, we are... Okay, well, I've got nothing for that. Like, that just ruins literally everything. And of course, it's right after I use the Cleanse Orb. If that had happened at any point within the last 50 floors, I would have been fine. But now it is just over. Like, I'm... Like, that actually is just, it's over. I found so many Cleanse Orbs this run, too. Maybe we can get it knocked off by a Shuppet? So I can at least use Pass Scarf? This is so bad. Oh my god. We do not have... We don't have the resources for this. Like, I was already really low on... Well, I have 0 max elixirs right now. So, like, we're only going to be able to survive for so long. And now we have no way of knowing what's coming. We have no way of defending ourselves. The actually could not have been a worse thing to get sticky. I think I actually have to just get it knocked off by a Shuppet. That's like my only real way of doing anything. Like, either that or just find a random Cleanse Orb when I've already found so many this run that it's pretty unlikely I find more. And yeah, I'm not really... How do I actually explain this? I've optimized my inventory more for using those items. Rather than for having no health item. Yeah, I mean, if we find more X-ray specs, it wouldn't really matter until the 80s, I guess. Because I could try to get it knocked off by Shuppet. Though I have to be careful because I don't want to get my moves spited either. Nightshade could be annoying. Curse could also be annoying because I want to pass Scarf on. Although, if I don't even find any max elixirs, it may not matter. Because we may actually run out of our moves pretty quick. Hmm. There is a universe in which I might end up using that. Okay, that could be good, though. As long as that is actually a max elixir. Okay, it is. That's good. Okay, that is a cool find. I mean, this isn't that dangerous. I think we just fight this, yeah. There's not really a good solution for this monster house, because I want to keep the other resources as well. At least this might help me get close to level 15. Not teaching Latios Thief. Yeah, trying to teach the move that was sticky, and also I can't learn anyways because I don't think Latios can learn Thief. Pretty sure I tried it earlier. Level 15, we get Safeguard. I'd rather have Attract. Oh, really? Okay, anytime I enter this room, it's just more enemies. Why are they always waiting there, too? Honestly, that could be good. I probably need this anymore. Probably. I'm definitely maximizing on those quick seeds, but I think that's probably going to be the best way to do it. I may need to just be running out of a lot of situations. At least we got a bunch of levels, because our HP is actually decently high. So yeah, even though our defenses aren't that... Am I dead? Oh my god, I'm glad that missed. I don't know if I would have lived that. Like, maybe, but it would have been close. I mean, I do have a Reviver Seed left. I definitely don't want to use it too early. I definitely want to save it until I at least have the, until I at least get to Shuppet. Because I really am just praying that the Shuppet play works. And so I can at least use Pass Scarf for the end. Riot Ribbon... I feel like at this point, I'm just gonna need only boxes as needed. So we'll go with this. Alright, well. ADF time. We'll see how this goes. Definitely a bit scary. Okay. That is impressive that it missed. Jesus Christ. Wow, there was nothing on that floor. Alright, that sucks. Okay, this is what I was hoping for. I haven't used a move yet, so we're just gonna have to try and stay alive and pray we eventually get knockoff. Oh, come on, man! Really? Why? Wake up, please. Oh my god, why? Ugh. The Screech also sucks so much. It's so bad. Dude, oh my god, why? Why? Stop. Dude. Where's like a Wonder Tile or something? I really don't want to lose my Reviver Seed to this, but this is looking horrible. Come on. Fuck. Okay, gonna Diet Ribbon here, or Hunger. I just have to use it. Dude, come on, knock off already. There's another one. Of course there's another one. Curse, Spite, and Nightshade. It actually doesn't have it. Great. Okay, so we're just gonna lose this run. I give up. I just give up. We just have nothing left. Just didn't have knockoff. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is just over. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like, this just sucks. Like, I've got nothing. I just don't have ways to deal with this. At all. Dude. This is infuriating. Spite. God, I have literally nothing. Like, the most frustrated I've been in a while. Where is it? Okay, I have literally no idea where it went. God, it's so much damage. Like... Oh, this absolutely sucks so much. It's so stupid. And I don't even... I had to use up so many resources on that too, just for the chance of getting knocked off. Yeah. You just need to always have favorable interactions for the rest of this run. That is not a favorable interaction. Glad there's nothing else in here. I'm pretty sure this dies, because Tamara doesn't have that much more than 90 HP, but just in case. Is this a dead end? Oh my god, it is. Okay. Well, that's awkward. course. Man, that is bad. Okay. It's worth it. Okay. Man, this is so bad. This is so bad. Give me that HP. Many traps, man. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. That's not fine though. Damn, that's so bad. Moth picked up the warp seed. I wouldn't hate getting that. Man. Okay, what the hell was it? Oh, that could have been very bad then. Honestly, is it still following? No? Weird. Okay. damage. It's kind of funny. That's so fucked. Am I just dead? I just don't have the resources to deal with this. I guess I just pray for not getting put to sleep. Yeah, it's my best option. Man, sucks. Yeah. Just in case. Okay. And out of just about everything, so it's all spawns from here. Just 2 floors, please. Okay, come on. Just 1 more set of stairs. Fuck, man. Special attack is fine. Didn't mean to do that. Just that. This. Oh my god, okay, well, that should not have been a scary run, but it ended up being very scary. Wow. I did not think I was doing that. Straight up, I did not think I was doing that. When I lost my X-ray specs to that sticky trap, I thought it was done. I could not use X-ray, pass, or warp. I literally had no held item for the last 20, well, honestly, last like 30 or 40 floors. That was really bad. Oh my god, and then I got screwed over by that Shuffit because it just didn't end up having knockoff and I let myself die. I did not play my resources there correctly because I probably should have just hunger seeded it immediately. Even if it wouldn't have worked out, I eventually had to diet ribbon it anyways, so. Oh man, wow. Alright. That was something else. Uh yeah, I mean I had so many good things that run. Like I had Thrust super early on. That was amazing. Found two of them eventually, and two attracts, like X-Ray and Pass Scarf and Reviver Seed in the same shop super early on. That was nice. Eventually finding Warp Scarf, which I'm not even sure if I used. I don't even think I had a chance to use it. Maybe I used it like once. And it got ruined just by a single sticky trap after I used up all my cleanse orbs. Literally, like just a floor or two earlier, I used up my last cleanse orb because I just wanted to have my moves back from not finding any max elixirs for so long. I mean, ultimately, I ended up having just enough to be able to do the run because there was actually very few points in this entire run where I wasn't able to use moves. But yeah, that was rough. I'm glad it worked out, but oh my god, that was scary.